I'm Will Noftsinger with Denison Yachting, and today we're here in Pier 66, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, to check out the iconic Westport, a 108 named Motoryacht Atlantic. And it's just a traditional, beautiful yacht. This one's had a ton of love, a lot of refits. You're gonna be blown away with the space, and most importantly, how well cared for she is. We're gonna go do a quick tour today, have some fun checking out what makes her one of the best yachts in her size range on the market today. When we've set forth our budget, we wanted a boat that was the proper layout with nice upgrades and updates, but also something that was refit. And on this boat, new everything: paint, appliances, engines overhauled, air conditioning, chillers are all brand new, fully ready for us to go. This one, the 108, was the predecessor to the 112. And the 112 is debatably the most successful super yacht model that was ever made. The only reason we're even considering selling is so he can get a larger vessel. My guy fell in love with boating, and I definitely contribute some of that to a Westport. We're gonna start here on the swim platform. We've got updated teak decks here, got engine room access through this watertight door. These are removable stanchions, so this is a great prep area when you're getting ready to go enjoy water sports or get on the tenders. And then you've got access in here to your windlasses when it comes to docking. To both sides, we've got these nice gates, so if you have grandchildren or children, those are nice to have. We step in, tons of storage, both sides in the gunnels. We've got a full wet bar behind me. It's got an ice maker and a new refrigerator, and it's great for servicing this area here in front of us, which is your outdoor formal dining area. Forward, we've got access up these stairs to the Flybridge or down to the engine room and crew quarters. And then just forward of that, we've got counterbalanced glass doors that take us into our salon. So welcome inside Motoryacht Atlantic. Features a wide body configuration, so that amplifies the amount of space in here. And you can see we've had a lot of updates. We've got new soft decor, sofas, we've got a new bar over here with new appliances, we've got new headliners, lots of new features. So this is a full service bar. We've got a sink basin, ice maker, new refrigerator, everything you need to service this whole space, including the seating area over here, which is an ideally positioned place to catch whatever on the TV when it's in the up position. The dining area sits all 8 guests on board the vessel. You've got a nice little buffet style serving section over here forward. There's also a nice wine cooler in there and a beautiful glass tabletop. So the boat again has been modernized. You'll see that with some sconces and other updates throughout the vessel. A great place to entertain and host some nice dinners. Later, we're gonna head to port and check out the staterooms down below. But right now, on the starboard side, we're gonna head forward, past the all-important dayhead and past the entrance up to the helm. This is the primary greeting point when you're stepping aboard the vessel. And as you continue, we hit the country kitchen, which this is probably the biggest selling feature on the yacht. It's a layout that Broward kind of made famous and Westport honed in on and really made almost perfect. The Galley's been outfitted with entirely new appliances, from a Sub-Zero fridge to a GE monogram cooktop. This area features a new sink basin, new faucet, KitchenAid microwave with matching KitchenAid oven. Despite being a 1998, the yacht feels like it could have been put together yesterday, especially when you're standing here in the galley. From here, we're gonna head forward, keep to starboard, and down this companionway to the VIP. Check that out next. We're gonna go back down the companionway, through the salon, and over to the port side and check out the rest of the guest staterooms, as well as the master. You'll be able to also access the pilot house from a mirror image access point, or head down these stairs to the 2 other VIP cabins and the master stateroom. Really nice marble floored foyer that your guests will be greeted by when they step aft into their guest staterooms. So here on the starboard side, we've got side-by-sides, its own private ensuite, tons of storage and everything that your guest is gonna need to feel comfortable on board. Over here on the port side, we've got a centerline queen with its own ensuite. Nice large walk-arounds, tons of storage. Heading forward through that foyer, we go through these double doors into the master stateroom, and it's a pretty impressive master stateroom. You've got a king-size berth facing aft, tons of storage, 2 portholes to either side, so tons of natural light, a large walk-in cedar-lined closet. Behind the bed, we've got a his and hers shower configuration that's got a nice tub and a shower stall that walks through to the other side. From here, we're going to head up the port side and check out that secondary access to the pilot house. All these yachts with this raised pilot house configuration, they have a similar lineage, and typically this view on a Broward or a Crescent is not quite so good. Here we've got excellent, almost unobstructed 180-degree views, so wherever you're piloting the vessel, the captain feels confident. Pretty comfortable stid chair that I can relax while I'm driving the boat. And I can also see all of my instrumentation here. I've got 2 new 8000 series Garmin's, and then everything the yacht needs from the MTU engine standpoint, or autopilot, or stabilization, everything's here for me to control this yacht. And I've also got closed circuit television so I can monitor exactly what's going on while I'm aboard without having to go anywhere. Rounding out the pilot house, we've got this excellent little viewing / coffee top for you to kind of hang out and really monitor what's going on, hang out with the captain, see what's going on for the day. Now that I'm sitting here, one of my favorite spots on board the yacht, I just have such nice views of everything that's happening. It's very peaceful, nice air conditioning on my back. It's a great place to relax while you journey to whatever island you're choosing. We're gonna walk from the main foyer forward up to the bow. As you walk up, both sides are a mirror image, so you've got nice space to work and feel safe as you come forward. Up here on the bow, we've got 2 spots to hang out on sun pads. For your crew, you've got your ground tackle consisting of a hydraulic windlass with Danforth anchor and a bosun locker for storing everything you need to clean the vessel. So this pilot house is kind of the main artery of the yacht. You've got access to everything you've seen, whether it's the Galley forward or Salon or down to the staterooms. And from here, we can also access the all-important Flybridge through this glass door up these stairs. Welcome to the Flybridge here on Atlantic. We are going to start aft and work our way forward. And this is where all of our toys are kept. We've got 2 jet skis, we've got a tender that stays up here. We use this Marquip davit to drop everything in, and it frees up all of the space behind me, giving you an excellent lounging area. We just got back from some extensive traveling through the Bahamas. So here in Fort Lauderdale, service for anything under the sun that you can imagine for your yacht. One of the things that we're gonna do right now is have this davit serviced. The Marquip 2000 is getting a fresh motor installed, and there's a couple other service items that we'll touch on as we walk through today. So with those tenders down, we've got all the lounging space we're ever gonna want back behind you. Then we move forward to the most prominent feature, this hot tub that sits in the center. And then we move forward further, and you get all the benefits of a hardtop. On this one, above, we've got 2 new radars, a new KVH7 for your HD TV, and a brand new super fast, ultra reliable internet system that runs throughout the boat. This area of the yacht on the Flybridge is going to be the most used and the place you find the most joy. All of the activities get serviced from here. You've got a nice teak tabletop bar, sink, refrigerator, ice maker, everything you're going to need to service the rest of the spaces, including over here this dining, which is great for your formal dinners, or if you just want to kick back and relax. It's a great spot to hang out. And again, we've got a gorgeous teak table here. Up forward of me, we got the more business-oriented part of the Flybridge. We've got 3 stid chairs, and then your helm here. To either side, we're flanked by wing stations, which we'll check out in a second. But just sitting here, you've got all the instrumentation to run the boat. 2 Garmin 7212 multifunction displays. Got our RPM gauges and everything for the MTUs. Our depth front and center. And as we work our way down, we've got our thruster controls, our autopilot, and our throttles. So as I was saying, we've got these really critical wing stations. These come in handy when it comes to docking. You've got one to port and starboard. They're equipped with your thruster controls, a rudder gauge, and your throttles. There's also a yacht controller to further aid all your docking situations. From the Flybridge, we're going to head down to the crew space. 2 crew quarters. One room's a bunk set, and the other is the captain's quarters, and there's 2 heads. You've also got a full crew mess, so the boat is super charterable. It gives you everything you need to deliver what a charter guest is going to expect by having proper crew. Moving forward from this space brings us to the watertight door, taking us into the engine room. Here in the engine room, we've got the 2 MTU 8V396 engines that have been derated to operate at a max 2,000 horsepower. These are workhorses, and they received a massive overhaul. The W4 took place back in 2016. Since then, there's about 1,950 hours, and it's been flawless for us. Here we also find our 50 and 55 kW Northern Lights generators located to port and starboard. Motoryacht Atlantic cruises at 10 knots to achieve our optimal range of 2,500 nautical miles, but her sweet spot is about 14 knots, and she tops out all the way at 21. Thanks for joining us today here aboard Motoryacht Atlantic. This 108-foot Westport is situated at Pier 66, which is ideally located from the Fort Lauderdale Airport. 10-minute ride here, check the boat out, grab some lunch. If you want to schedule a tour or you have questions on this yacht or any of my listings, feel free to contact me or my wife Carrie anytime. We look forward to taking you through the next one.